Students are somewhat disappointed in President Barack Obama, but are still generally positive about him, according to one Michigan State University student. They are more realistic in their expectations of what Obama can accomplish in the upcoming year. Kelly Mitchell, a third-year political science and earth science dual major, reflected on the changes in student opinion of Obama since the 2008 presidential campaign season. There was this idea of he'll be a breath of fresh air, things will change overnight, and I thought there was a great over-expectation. And so there was a lot of sentiment of disappointment, I think, in his inaction so far, Mitchell said. Mitchell said he shares these sentiments, but he understands the problems Obama faces and knew that Obama couldn't fulfill all of his campaign promises, especially in 1 year. Obama has just completed his first year in office. For the most part, I haven't lost any heart in him, but I do feel a little bit confused about the way he's going about it, his managerial style, Mitchell said. For example, Mitchell said that while he was mostly happy with the contents of the health care reform bills, Obama didn't have enough of a hands-on approach in guiding the legislature in writing them. Instead, political bargaining has made the bills seem even more corrupt than they really are, Mitchell said. Presidential guidance could have prevented this. Last Wednesday, Obama gave his State of the Union address to Congress. After losing much political capital in the health care debate, Obama has increased his bipartisan appeals. He was more casual in his address than former President Bush. He was calm, made jokes, and elicited reactions from both parties, Mitchell said. Some had criticized such informality. But maybe that kind of one-on-one exchange is more necessary. He's addressing the government to its face. He's telling the Supreme Court, I didn't like your decision. He's telling the generals, you're going to have to get rid of don't ask, don't tell. He's telling the Republicans, be aware of the way that you're handling your campaigning because you're painting yourself into a corner, Mitchell said. This exchange is necessary because it combats the perception that Obama is elitist. In the public's view, he's telling them off the same way I would tell them off, Mitchell said. Mitchell referenced polls during the Bush era in which people said they wanted a president they could have a beer with, one who was relatable and sympathetic to their needs. I think this informality is sort of President Obama's way of having a beer with the American people, he said. Obama's continued informality in his exchange at the House Republican Caucus retreat on Friday could help him win bipartisan congressional support, Mitchell said. One of the great points that he made was, you're painting me so terribly that you have no choice but to not work with me. Otherwise you'll get booted out of office for working with terrible President Obama. So if you didn't do that, then we could get stuff done. You're painting yourself into a corner, Mitchell said. Bringing the Republicans down a notch in their intensity level might make things work out in government a little bit smoother. In the long haul, it will make the public see, oh, he is getting some things done, Mitchell said.